Why you get what you tolerate. In case we haven't met yet, I'm Jess. I'm the sole founder of Life in Confidence. And what we tolerate is what we get. It's very easy to blame others for their inaction or their actions where it has impacted or affected us. However, this is also a byproduct or a reflection of where we're not raising our standards in our communication to be more clearly. Where are we not raising standards in our boundaries within ourselves that we're not expressing with others? Where are we not expressing and honoring our needs within ourselves that we're not communicating to others? And so this has been my experience in this process of transitioning into a nomadic life, where I'm selling off everything, and I'm now reaching the end of the selling process of it, where almost everything is gone. And I thought I'd take the time now to shoot my YouTube videos with this sofa bed. So this will be the last time you'll see me on this sofa bed. And you'll start seeing videos in different environments. So what has showed up for me in the process is, even though people say they will show up and they don't show up in picking up and paying for my stuff, or they want me to hold it for them, and 2 weeks has gone by and they still haven't made the payment. And these were acquaintances that I've known, and some of them were strangers on Facebook Marketplace and community platforms. And it's been so disheartening through the process that people will say one thing and do another, and it creates confusion and inconsistency, as well as mistrust. And it's very easy to get caught up in what people say to us, but action speaks louder than words. And so I allowed myself to get angry. I allowed myself to be anxious. I allowed myself to get overwhelmed and stressed out, because I've realized I am getting what I'm tolerating. I am not raising the bar in how I'm selling my stuff. I have allowed myself to be treated like a doormat. I am too generous with my time. And what I've learned from it, after sharing it with my girlfriends about it, and it's so good to hear from different perspectives how I can do things better and start implementing it. And when I fully express this is my boundary in a really direct and clear way, there's no holds, first in, first serve. Are you able to pick it up today at this time? I'm not going to wait any longer, because I have less than a week to move out. And so this method is working. And because I am now getting what I actually want, which is genuine buyers who are ready to buy, it's because I've raised my standards within myself that is being translated in my communication with others and managing expectations as well. So I really hope this lesson that I've experienced in transitioning into a nomadic life by selling off my things is helping you to understand that, you know what, there's actually no value in getting pissed off with someone because I didn't communicate clearly and not taking action that is in alignment with my needs and my time and who I am as a person. And this is a part of life. You're always going to attract someone who's going to let you down, or is not in integrity with their word, or would say one thing and do another. And we all do it as well. And this is the thing, we need to be more accepting of changes or setbacks or challenges in order for us to move forward. Otherwise, we're going to get so caught up and in chaos and see life with the glass half full or half empty, should I say, half empty. Correction, half empty. And that when we just allow the changes to occur and just go with it, and even if things don't work out, the best thing is not to be attached and just understand that people change their mind all the time. People change their behaviors all the time, and learning not to hold on to how they should show up and how they should be. And looking back, I can see how I've done this with so many people, and also how I have personally put my mentors and coaches and certain people on a pedestal, and when they did something that I didn't expect they would do or would go against my values, I would feel extremely disappointed and spiral into such shame and humiliation. And I'm sure that everyone have experienced that with their mentors and people that they highly put on, like, value and put on a pedestal or idolize. And I definitely have experienced that with myself, where people have idolized me and put me on a pedestal. And then when I did something that was a setback or a mistake, or it was not the way they were perceiving it from my perspective, you know, shit hits the fan. And so we all experience these things, and it's about learning how can we accept these situations, this person, the changes that's going on, rather than get caught up in being angry at them. And that this is just the nature of human beings. We change our minds all the time, otherwise we would be robots. And this is a beautiful lesson for me as well, to let go of control, to let go of rigidity and how things should be. And that's an expectation, should. And learning and practicing to be more accepting with changes, and even if people are flaky, learning to accept that too, because that's part of being human. And then I am able to be more accepting of my mother, for example, and far more challenges and difficult situations that I'm going to come across by choosing to live a nomadic life as well. So what you get is what you tolerate, through clear communication when you are absolute in alignment with yourself, and that becomes the byproduct of your experience. And even if people aren't in alignment with you, that is okay too. So I really hope this video has served you, and if it does, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, give this video a like, comment below, and share it with your loved ones who are in need of this. And if you feel called to start working through layers of control and rigidity that we have a tendency to hold onto, certain idolations, or idolizing someone and putting on a pedestal, or being inflexible in our way of being, and you are ready to be more curious, to be more open-minded, to be more in flow by breaking away your coping mechanisms of trauma, because that's what it is really, because we're looking for certainty by being in control and controlling people and the outcomes and the situations, right, to work in our favor. And I invite you to look into that and see what would happen if you decide to let go of all of these idolations and beliefs and expectations and shoulds, so you can experience life with far more ease and grace. So if you feel called to dive deeper with me, I am running my Transforming Trauma Weekend Workshop in Tokyo and in London, as well as my Conscious Relationship workshops in Tokyo and in London. And the focus of this is processing traumas that we've experienced from our family members, past lovers, and our current partners that we're projecting, as well as healing from ancestral and past life traumas, practicing conscious communication, and integrating the healed masculine and feminine, so we can regain alignment and trust within ourselves and with the people that we feel called to trust. So you can learn more about these 2 different workshops in the links below, and you can book a ticket or a free clarity call to see if this is right for you, and if you do require a payment plan as well. If you're like, oh my goodness, that's just too much for me, then try out my full moon past life trauma clearing circle, which is only 2 hours of your time via Zoom in the comfort of your own home. And with this, I share the astrological updates for the month ahead, as well as the full moon energy, so what emotions would arise for you and what you're being invited to do in this theme of this full moon energy. And I'm going to guide you into a quantum meditation, and I will provide a light language transmission for you to work through any emotional and energetic blockages with your past life that is showing up in this lifetime and the karma that's been created. So if you would like to learn more or book a ticket, please click on the link in the video description below. So there you have it, my love. What do you decide today that you are not willing to tolerate within yourself that is showing up with others? May this message serve you, my love.